In this video, I'll be talking about the people who bring us down and what this means for us. In our lives, we experience what I call trouble. It comes in many forms, but usually from the same specific people in our lives. These people may be close to us, like people in our family, or they could be just people we know, friends and co-workers. But it's important that we recognize who these people who give us trouble are and label them as such. Now, I'm not saying these people are bad people. In fact, they're more likely to be good people, and often they are people that we love. But what kind of trouble do these people bring into our lives? Well, one example is a situation where we are being criticized in some way by someone. They might say to us that we should be like this or we should stop doing something. In this situation, what we don't need to do is to react and start having an argument with them. And we definitely don't need to take it as a personal attack and one where we need to defend ourselves. We don't even need to say that we'll do things differently. All we have to do is sit tight, be non-committal, and wait for the trouble to finish. But the doubt still remains. Do we need to change? Maybe or maybe not. But one thing is for sure. We are being shown an area where we need to do something differently, or we need to approach something in a different way. And would it be better if we did change how we act in that part of our lives that is being criticized? Again, maybe. But are we going to change? Well, we'll find out, because the next time a similar situation comes along, we might decide to do things differently. And because part of who we are is how we act, and we've acted differently, then we have slightly changed ourselves. But there's some danger here. There's a thin line between changing yourself to be a better person and changing yourself to be what someone else wants you to be. Where that line is something that we have to decide for ourselves. Usually though, to help us with this, there is a good indicator of when to not change yourself. Sometimes the trouble that these people bring to us is played out in our heads. They say something to us and then later we think about it again and again. Usually because it really annoyed us. And this makes us question ourselves and our own actions. Did we do the right thing, or did we do enough in that situation? Usually the answer is yes. And only after our brains have replayed the situation a dozen times will our minds finally be satisfied that we did do the right thing, and then we can move on. Confirming that what we did was right changes how we feel about who we are and gives us a confidence that we can take into the next situation. Okay, that's all for this video. As always, I hope you got something from it. If you did, please subscribe and keep up to date with new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.